presscoverage.com. You can catch my stuff there. You can catch a bunch of great content, especially Raiders content.
There you go.
We got a lot of exclusive content. We do a lot of interviews. That's why I was really trying to get Chris on here because he is a group chat's Reggie McKenzie
So you know she's gonna get fired one day.
Sympathizer, and
okay.
he's also a Ram season ticket holder. But
shout out to
he's
him.
He's not proud about it. But yeah.
Hey man, if you can afford season tickets, you're doing something right with your life. You can put that money elsewhere, but you got the bread to blow it. Let your kids.
He said he's just trying to get in on a licensing when they move to the new stadium and sell the tickets.
That's what's up. That's smart. Shout out to him, but don't shout out another grown man's plans. Jesus, what's wrong with you? Anyway, Derek Carrier, 4 or 5 tight end. He was undrafted. Went to the Raiders, got cut, went to a bunch of other teams.
Can I just put this on loop?
Yeah, you're probably going to have to. Luckily, Lee Smith re-signed with the Raiders for 3 years. Lee Smith has like 85 run blocks in Madden. That's why they keep him out of Marshall. Marcus Gilchrist.
And he said he would bear crawl naked for Derek Carr.
I believe it.
Pause.
That's why you keep him. Because if he played fullback in Madden, he'd be like an 87. Because of his run blocking and pass blocking skills, but he can't catch, and he's slow. They have like 5 tight ends on their roster.
Jared Cook's gonna go.
That's stupid.
He's gonna go.
Or say, hey, Jared Cook, you want to play wide receiver? Sure. You keep that guy.
He's not fast enough.
Excuse you? He was running a 4.4 coming out of college. Are you?
He's not a 4.4.
Are you high because you're wearing your Coachella shirt?
He's probably.
He's a 4.5 guy. He can still play.
I wasn't even ready for that one.
I know you weren't.
You were holding that back all show, huh?
As soon as you walked in with a Coachella shirt, I was like, oh, it's that kind of day?
It's a state of mind.
Yeah.
All right, so finish going through your list.
Don't rush me out of my Coachella slander.
No, finish you. Wow.
I'm trying to do my roundup here, and you're cutting me off.
Wow. KB's out here slandering the culture he knows nothing about.
Bro, Coachella
Becoming
Coachella,
exactly what he hates.
Coachella's played out.
You've never even been.
But everyone I know who's gone says it's played out.
That's like
I want to get drunk and high and party. I don't need to go to Coachella to do it. I can listen to music on the beach.
That's not the point, stupid.
First off,
that's not the point at all.
What's the point of it? Camaraderie?
Exactly.
Making sure your friend doesn't OD in the tent next to you?
Yep.
You can do that so many other places. Why would you want to almost die in Indio,
because
California?
There's it's actually not that hot. It's only like
it's Indio,
75.
California. What is
actually
it?
Only
Indio,
like
California?
75 degrees. Coachella? I don't know. Coachella?
There's Bonnaroo. There's FYF Fest. There's the thing in Vegas. I'm forgetting it.
Okay, again.
There's so much other it's festival season is approaching us, by the way.
Let me teach you something, right?
Sure, I'll listen.
I've never been to those festivals, so I can't speak about them because I don't speak about things that I've never experienced.
Liar!
So what I will say,
you're lying.
So what I will say
you're
is,
lying right
I
now.
would love to go to any of those festivals.
You're lying right now.
I would love to go to any of those festivals.
You speak about a lot of shit that you've never. You're lying.
I mean, everybody does.
Okay.
My point is, don't shit on Coachella until you've been.
Your Honor, this nigga lying.
That's it.
You know what? You know what's in Indio? A bus station and just.
Bro, I've heard all these Indio bits before, so
yeah,
can you
Greyhound
just
bus station and nothing else.
Can you just finish your rundown, please?
Anyway,
because it's tired.
Justin Ellis resigned. Stop cutting me off. Marcus Gilchrist, the resident. He has on his resume that he played cornerback. By the way, it's cool you're drinking soda away from the mic, and I can still hear it. Jackass. Marcus Gilchrist.
It's not soda, it's lean. I'm at Coachella. I got lean in my style.
Because your shirt's purple. Yeah, it's cool to do a drug you know you can't handle. Congrats. Let me do lean so I can lean away from the pain of my existence. Damn, that was deep. Pause.
That's probably why they do it. Jackass.
Did I hit a nerve?
I don't know. You want to talk about self-hatred now?
I mean, I'm already talking about the Raiders.
Right.
I'm talking about the Raiders. I'm talking about self-hatred. Coachella is a little bit of self-hatred, is it not?
No, it's not.
There's 5 types of Coachella girls. I know you've seen that article. Don't look at your phone. Don't worry. We got like 15 minutes left. Relax. Anyway, because after this, we're going to go talk about pro days. Because the way the free agency is going, and the way
Okay, finish your damn rundown.
Shut up and just let me bask in this moment of reeling off all these facts that I know and have studied. Damn. Anyway, Marcus Gilchrist, the resident slot corner / strong safety / free safety / nickel linebacker / whatever else you needed. He played at Clemson, signed with the Raiders. The Eagles got Haloti Ngata, 1 year, $3 million. They signed Nigel Bradham, 5 years, $40 million. The Steelers only re-signed Fitzgerald Toussaint. That's their only free agent acquisition.
I don't think they have the cap, and they still got to get Le'Veon.
Wait a minute. The San Francisco 49ers. Okay, now this is a good one. Jarek McKinnick. Really good running back who played for the Minnesota Vikings. He's a change of pace back. Don't hate. He's perfect for that offense. The Raiders were going to get him, but they didn't have the money. Yeah, boo that. Boo that too. Okay, that's the intro to Raid, the Pusha T and Pharrell song on Fear God. But anyway, yeah, hip hop knowledge. I know some of y'all know.
Which, by the way, we had a great hip hop conversation with Michael Alver. We got to get that on tape next time.
We got to get more hip hop conversations on there. But anyway,
because if you've never listened to the Touchdowns with Tanner show, we're highly inspired by hip hop, and that's usually what the titles are.
And barbershop
inspired
culture,
by.
Yeah, barbershop culture and hood food. Weston Richburg, the Giants' former starting center, they signed him to a 5-year, $47.5 million deal. Shout out to him. He paid out. Jeremiah Atauchu, once highly sought of linebacker / DN for the Chargers, is on a 1-year, $5 million deal. It's kind of sad. Richard Sherman's on a 3-year, $21 million deal. Realistically, it's pretty much an incentive-based contract. He negotiated it himself. The Seahawks signed Barcavius Mingo. Disgusting.
And they tendered Deion Jordan, so they're about to have some bust defensive ends.
It's like they have the all-spark team at linebacker.
That might have been the best thing you've ever said.
You know what Barcavius Mingo and Deion Jordan are? Really great small forwards, but terrible defensive ends.
They're the Derek Williams and Michael Beasley of defensive ends.
They're what Julian Peterson turned to after he tore up his knee and couldn't play anymore. But then
I forgot about Julian Peterson.
Yeah, he thinks he's like a 4th overall pick out of Michigan State. Essentially, you could compare him to what
Aaron Curry?
No, what Edmonds is being compared to. Freakish athleticism, tall and lanky, can cover and rush the passer. He was an all-pro for the Niners. Go look up his stats. Julian Peterson. Anyway.
Wait, wasn't he with the Seahawks too?
Yeah, but he was kind of trash there. He was trash there.
So the Seahawks basically can only draft linebackers?
They can't keep them.
They can't sign them.
Yeah.
They don't sign free agent.
They got Mingo for 2 years, $6.8 million, and he can't cover and he can't rush the passer, and he's skinny. By the way, Arden Key is just a mixture of Deion. Every skinny, tall, fast defensive end mixed with how your boy. He's a combination of Alden Smith, but without Alden Smith's talent. Then Tampa Bay Buccaneers, everyone's favorite team.
Alden Smith isn't even my boy. It's just I advocate for him because somebody has to.
So okay, Paul Heyman, you're his advocate.
Somebody has to.
Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. Cameron Brate, shout out to I think he was at Harvard. He went to Harvard, but tight end for the Buccaneers. 6 years, $41 million. Bo Allen from the Eagles, 3 years, $15 million. Mitch Unrein, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to Britt Grimes, 1 year, $7 million. His wife was right. Deion Lewis got a big contract, 4 years, $20 million with the Titans. Josh Klein, 4 years, $26 million. DeQuan Jones, 3 years, $21 million. Malcolm Butler, 5 years, $61 million with the Titans. They're not playing around. That's actually a pretty good defensive back room. Paul Richardson, shout out to Sarah again. 5 years, $40 million deal. Like you said, Zach Brown, 3 years, $24 million. Brian Crick, we signed with the Redskins because where else was he going to go? And, yeah. Tom Benson, New Orleans Saints owner and New Orleans Pelicans owner, died at 90 years old today of complications from the flu.
And Joe McKnight, the road rage killer who killed him, murdered him, caught 30 years. No
Did
parole.
you hear those police sirens?
Perfect timing. Hopefully the listeners heard it.
That was foul too. Damn, like I really thought you were.
R.I.P. Joe
I thought you were
McKnight.
pressing the button. I was like, that's some cold shit. But yeah, the white dude who murdered him in New Orleans, and he has a history of road rage, by the way, especially against other black people. But road rage, he has a violent history of it. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
So
I hope he doesn't get parole.
I'm only taking an Uber in
New Orleans,
Louisiana.
I mean, it might go
R.I.P.
south.
Will Smith.
It might go south there too.
R.I.P. Will Smith.
Yeah. And then Tyrann Mathieu pretty much got cut for not wanting to take a pay cut. It's kind of amazing to me.
It's kind of amazing that you don't slander him for being a 5'8" corner.
He's a safety. He's 5'9".
He plays corner more, actually.
He plays a lot of slot.
True.
Slot, safety.
True. You think it has to do, they're like, we got Buda Baker, we're solid.
And you've been hurt before, so we don't really want to pay you all this money. But this would be the perfect time for him to go to Minnesota and solidify that defense.
Or Oakland if they actually wanted to pay somebody.
But they're not going.
All right, KB, so give us the pro day rundown for your college football story.
All right. So, Oklahoma's pro day obviously had Baker Mayfield. But everyone's favorite fat boy that is pretty much everyone's favorite fat pincushion, Orlando Brown, improved his 40 time from a 5.85 at the combine to a robust 5.63. I'm faster than that, by the way.
Time. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you are
Fuck
not.
you, bro. Yes,
you
I am.
You are smiling right now because you know you're not.
I could match that.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I could.
No, you cannot.
Or he had my knee injury. Drop some weight. I could.
All right, finish your rundown.
Anyway, and one of the Oklahoma receivers who was a transfer from Kentucky, I think it's Marcus Badet. Probably not gonna get. He's not gonna get drafted realistically, but he ran a 4.27 at Oklahoma's pro day.
Dope.
That would have been the fastest 40 time at said combine. There's a couple of pro days coming up. Alabama's pro day passed. Rashaan Evans, like I said, didn't run his 40. It's really just a lot of cats. Like Auburn's pro day happened. Carlton Davis improved a little bit on his 40. But real dope moment at Washington's pro day. JoJo Mathis, who pretty much destroyed his knee, like his leg last year, came back to. He's an edge rusher. He came back to perform at Washington's pro day. He did really good for himself. Just to see, he really wanted to see if he could just go back out there and still have that ability, and he kind of proved it. So good for him. Same thing at Wisconsin's pro day. A guy tore up his knee. I think it's Jason Sitchy or something like that. He tore up his knee last year, came back, performed really well in position drills, stuff like that. With pro days, it really just comes down to guys doing position workouts. Like, if you know, you don't want to embarrass yourself by running a slow time. So you just show them your technique. And a lot of times, that's all it takes. Louisville's pro day is coming up. USC's, UCLA's. Really can't wait to see what Lamar Jackson runs at his pro day.
If he runs. All right.
He said he will.
So let's just go ahead and wrap it up. We didn't get to play touchdown or turnover or take or tangent, but it's cool. We can always do that next week. We kind of went on a bunch of tangents, honestly. We pretty much did. We pretty much lost all format this week, but it happens.
We just this is a lot of free agency to digest, and just know that Kirk Cousins got 3 years, $86 million.
Yeah, man.
Fully guaranteed. He got an NBA contract.
So hopefully you took away some good free agency knowledge that you can share with your coworkers